I'm here at the Blaisdell Arena with Kawika, who is part of the Kalaeloa Heritage and Legacy Foundation. That's a big mouthful.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Would you please share a little bit about what you do and where is Kalaeloa? That's quite a bit farther from where we are now.
Yeah, so I'm a voluntary board member for the Kalaeloa Heritage and Legacy Foundation. And where the park is at is it's in the old Barbers Point Naval Air Station. It's about 77 acres and it's adjacent to the Kalaeloa Airport. So a lot of local people that go to Nimitz Beach or White Plains Beach, it's right on your way.
Do you live out there? Or?
I do. I grew up in Kapolei, so I'm from Evanside, but I do reside in Palehua now. But yeah, so it's our backyard. You know.
So what was it that struck you about Kalaeloa, of all places?
You know, when I was young and I was kind of getting that ono, if you will, for cultural preservation work and getting to know more so who I was too as a Hawaiian, I found myself going all over the island, kokoing and helping out at different places, but never knowing that we had a special place of Wahipana right in our backyard. So I got introduced from a friend, and I went to the park, and the rest was history. I met a person named Uncle Shad Kane, and I couldn't leave the park after that. It was just so special. So that's how I stumbled upon that place. But very blessed to be a part of that place. Yeah.
You stumbled on it, but it sounds like it called you
I
and
think
then
so.
held you.
Yes.
What is the foundation actually responsible for?
So we are the stewards. We're the kahus. We're the caretakers of this place. 77 acres, cultural sites, sacred sites. We manage the area, but as well as facilitating a curriculum and bringing our next generation, bringing our haumana, bringing kids, community groups to this place and to share it with them because it is special and we need to share it. Yeah.
So when we think about special places and sacred places in Hawaii, sometimes they're just right under our noses.
Mm-hmm.
What is the significance, I guess, of raising your voice to protect them?
You know, the significance is that all the work that we're doing now, it's not for us. You know, it's for the next generation. We're building that foundation. We're opening up these kipuka, these special places, and all we're doing is passing the torch, just as the torch has been passed down to our generation. It's preserving this and remembering why it's important to preserve these places, and doing so. So, yeah, I think it's really important.
What I find fascinating, you know, is that you are the younger generation.
Yeah.
And you grew up with cell phones and all the technology and the modernized Hawaii, modernized Honolulu. And yet there was something that kept you interested in searching for not just your roots, but for these special places.
Yeah.
What was that?
You know, I think there's a desire for every person inside to know who they are, to know where they come from. It's about purpose. You know, why are you here? And I think once you start digging deeper, anyways, as far as my path, I can't speak for anyone else, but for my path, that's where it led me. And, you know, to talk more about the park, you know, it's very unique, 77 acres. And what we're finding is that the sites there are unique in the sense of how it's built. So for one, it's built all out of coral. Very unique, nowhere else found in Hawaii where you'll find sites like this. So it's built out of coral, and then they have a Tahitian manner in the way it's built. So unlike Hawaiian style where dry stacking or pohaku dry stacking, what we're finding are tall upright stones and smaller rocks filled in. That's more of a Tahitian descent in how you build hale or how you build structures. Some of the sites we find there carbon date to about 1400 AD, plus or minus 150 years. And the Ewa Plains, where this park is at, it's an ancient coral reef. So what we find a lot of, it's a karst. You find a lot of sinkholes and crevices. So the people that live there, they got their water underground in these sinkholes. Their plants, their agriculture, they canoed or planted this in sinkholes. So you have these people who are surviving in a very unique environment. And I think that's what makes the park so unique is, for one, it's still preserved today. And then two, you won't find anywhere else a place like this in Hawaii.
So even if you're not Kanaka Maoli,
Yes.
there's much one can learn and identify with this.
Yes, definitely. There's a military pass. It's the old Barbers Point Naval Air Station. There's a plantation pass, the Campbell family. So there's a lot of cattle grazing, and you know, we're finding old military beer bottles and all kind of stuff over there. But it's really like a historical line of what this place used to be from the ancient Hawaiians or Tahitian ancestors, all the way to you know, the plantation and currently today. So I think any person, anyone from the community would appreciate it. And I think what makes it special too is Kapolei. It's the next big city, right? And everybody that lives in Kapolei is not from Kapolei. So this place allows, this park has an opportunity to bring forth that cultural lens and shape what this new city could possibly look, sound, and feel like.
Well, thank you very much for sharing the
you.
information and for sharing your thoughts and enthusiasm.
Thanks, Lila.
So we've been with Kawika Shuk, who is with the Kalaeloa Heritage and Legacy Foundation. Glad you could be with us.